Good morning, students. I hope you all are good. So today we will discuss resistors in parallel and also we will solve some numericals problem. Okay. In the previous lecture I have explained you resistors in series, but today we are going to discuss resistors in parallel. Actually, what we are going to do here, we are going to derive 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3 for 3 resistors. This is the formula to find effective resistance when they all are connected in parallel. Okay. So if you want to connect the resistance in parallel, so this is the combination of parallel resistance. See, there are two resistors having resistance R1 and R2. Or we can take some more resistance. This is R3. If we connect all the terminals of the resistor to a common point, similarly this side, then this combination is known as resistors connected in parallel. Understood? So here I will put a ammeter. Ammeter is for what purpose? Ammeter, I will put here ammeter so that whatever current will flow in the resistor R1, that will give the values in this ammeter. So I will put a ammeter in this branch. Okay. We are going to derive 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. Here is a ammeter which will measure the current in the resistance R1. Here is one more ammeter, and in this branch also I have placed a ammeter. Ammeter have two terminals, one is this side and another one is this side, and these all branches will be connected in a connected from a common point. Say this is point C, this is point C, this one, and this is point D. Okay. There is again I will place a ammeter which will measure the total current in the circuit. This ammeter will be used to measure total electric current in the circuit. It means how much current is flowing in this branch. This is a wire. Okay. There is a switch. Switch is on. If you remove this dot from here, now switch is off. We have to take on switch so that electric current can flow in this branch. There is a cell or battery. Now this became battery. If I break the wire from here, now in this circuit current will not flow because wire is broken. Now current will flow in the circuit because switch is on. See, this ammeter will be used to measure total current in this wire, in the circuit. This ammeter will be used to measure electric current from this resistor. This ammeter will be used to measure electric current in this wire R2. This ammeter will be used to measure electric current through the resistance R3. Okay. We will connect a voltmeter here. This voltmeter will be used to measure potential difference across R1, R2 and R3. Understood? So in the language you have to write, let R1, R2 and R3 are three resistors having resistance R1, R2 and R3 which are connected in parallel between point C and D. Understood? There is a ammeter which is connected to R1 which will measure the values of electric current in the resistor R1. Similarly, again ammeter is connected to R2 and one ammeter is connected to R3. Total current can be measured through this ammeter. Understood? V is the voltmeter which will be used to measure potential difference across R1, R2 and R3. And there is a switch named, the key is the switch. Understood? And here is the battery E. E is the battery which is shown in the figure. Understood? This is positive terminal. Smaller one is the negative terminal. Now give the polarity of the ammeter and voltmeter. This is positive. This will be positive and opposite side will be negative. This is positive. Again this side positive, other side will be negative. Again this terminal is connected to positive terminal, so this side will be positive, this side will be negative. And similarly positive, negative. Understood? Say this is the total resistance between point C and D. This is the total resistance. Say this is Rp. Rp is the total resistance. Okay. Say in this circuit current I is flowing. Due to this potential difference or this battery, current I will flow. This current will be divided into three parts. See, in this branch current will not go. The reason is voltmeter have very high resistance. Due to very high resistance in the voltmeter, this current will not flow in the voltmeter. Okay, so this current I will be divided into, say R1. So say here I1 is flowing, I2 is flowing in the resistor R2, and in this branch this current I3 is flowing in the resistor R3. Okay, so here in the language you will write, that is given in the textbook. You can follow textbook. Okay, this I will be equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3, and since V is equal to IR, we know that V is equal to IR. So therefore I will be equal to V upon R. I will be equal to V upon R. So put here I will be equal to, this is the total current, this is total current, so this I will be equal to V. So V in the V is the here E. In the place of V, what you have to put? E. So in the place of I, V will be equal to, I will be equal to E upon R. R is the total resistance in the combination of parallel. How much? Rp. So right here Rp is equal to I1. This is the I1. I1 will be equal to V. Again here V is how much? V is E upon R. R is R1 plus I2. This is I2. For I2 there is R2. V again. For this R2, V is how much? E. So E upon R2 plus I3. This is I3. For I3 there is R3. So this will be equal to, across this the potential difference is again how much? E. E upon R, that is R3. Okay. So 1 upon Rp is equal to, you can take E as a common. To take E as a common, here will be 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. Understood? Sorry, here is E. E cancel. E cancel. Therefore, 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. This is for 3 resistors. Remember, this is 1 upon Rp. Don't make any mistake. This is 1 upon Rp. If resistors are connected in parallel, then you have to use 1 upon Rp. Rp is the effective resistance, resistors connected in parallel, or total resistor connected in the parallel. 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. This is for 3 resistors. If there are n resistors, say this is R4, R5, R6, dot 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 Rn. For n resistor, I will be right here. For n resistors connected in parallel. You understand it? Parallel. Okay. For n resistor, 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3 plus dot 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 plus 1 upon Rn. This is for n resistors which are connected in parallel. So in case of parallel, if you want to derive 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3, you have to take I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. But if you want to derive resistors connected in series, that is Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3, you have to put V is equal to here, V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Understood? This is important. This one is important because if you want to derive 1 upon Rp is equal to this formula, then you have to use I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3, and you have to put the values, you will get the result. In case of series combination, that was Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. In that case, here you have to put V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Understood? So now I will give some examples. Find the total resistance between point A and B. There is two resistance. I am making the diagram. So this is say 4 ohm. So this is say this is the wire. Say this is 8 ohm. So this is point A, this is point B. A point may be here, B point may be here. Both are same. That this is parallel combination, because if current, suppose current here current I is coming and this current will be divided into two branch. So this is parallel combination. This is in parallel combination. So say this is R1. This is say this is R1. Say this is R2. R1 is the resistor having resistance 4 ohm. R2 is the resistor having resistance 8 ohm. So simply we can use here 1 upon Rp is equal to, don't write Rp is equal to, you have to write 1 upon Rp is equal to. Many students make mistakes here. They simply write Rp is equal to. No, that is wrong. 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. 1 upon Rp is equal to, this is the formula, since 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. Since there are two resistors, that's why I have taken till R2. If there are 3 resistors, then 1 upon R3. Understood? 1 upon R1. R1, this is R1, 4 plus 1 upon R2 is 8. 1 upon Rp is equal to, see, denominator is different, so you have to make the denominator equal. So right here, if you 4 into 2, then 1 into 2 plus 1 upon 8. 1 upon Rp is equal to, because if there is different denominator, you have to make equal. 2 upon 8 is equal to 1 upon 8. 1 upon Rp is equal to, now 2 plus 1 upon 8. So 1 upon Rp is equal to 3 upon 8. Okay. Now this is 1 upon Rp is equal to 3 upon 8. But we have to find the value of Rp. So cross multiplication we can do, or by invert endo. Or cross multiplication we can write here 3 into Rp is equal to 8 into 1 into 8, that is 8. So therefore Rp is equal to 8 upon, this is in multiplication, this will be coming the division. Therefore Rp is equal to 8 upon 3 ohm. It's the SI unit of resistance is ohm. So in the place of two resistors, simply this will be equivalent to, say this is point A and this is point B. So right here, this is 8 upon 3. You can write in the decimal also. 8 upon 3 ohm resistor. Okay. So this, if you have only one resistors, you don't have 8 ohm and 4 ohm and 8 ohm. So what you will do, simply in the place of two resistors, you can connect only one resistor having resistance 8.3 ohm. Both will, the function of the both resistance will, the function of the both the resistor will be same. Okay. I will take one more examples. I have taken this is examples, we have to find the total resistance between point A and B. So say this is point A and here is the point B. Okay. So this is 2 ohm. Say this is 4 ohm. Say this is 10 ohm and this is 20 ohm. Okay. So what you have to do, you have to find the total resistance between point A and B. Point A and B. Okay. If you show your current, so this current will be same for 2 ohm and 4 ohm. It means these two are connected in series. And after coming the current here, this current will be divided into two parts. One will go this side and other will come this side. So it means these two are connected in parallel. So this is in series. This is in series. So for this we will use RS is equal to R1 plus R2. RS is equal to R1 is 2 plus 4. Therefore RS is equal to 6 ohm. Now these two are in which combination? Parallel combination. For this what we will use, 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. Okay. So 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon R1 is equal to how much? Say this is R1. This is R1. This is R2. R1 is 20. 1 upon R2 is equal to 10. Again, denominator are different. So what you have to do? You have to make the denominator same. 1 upon Rp is equal to 1 upon 20. 20 plus 2 upon 20. 1 upon Rp is equal to 20 and 1 plus 2. It is 3. So 1 upon Rp is equal to 3 upon 20. Cross multiplication. 3 into Rp is equal to 1 into 20. Therefore Rp is equal to 20 upon 3 ohm, right? Now see, effective resistance of 2 ohm and 4 ohm is equal to how much? 6 ohm, and effective resistance of 20 ohm and 10 ohm is equal to how much? 20 upon 3 ohm. So this figure is equivalent to there is point A. This is equivalent to 6 ohm. This is 6 ohm. And this is equivalent to 20 upon 3. Sorry. This is equivalent to 20 upon 3 and here is the point. Here is point B. Okay. So now these two became in series. Now these two became in series. So if you want to solve this, then you can solve this like now say this is R1 and say this is R2. This is R1 and this is R2. Again RS is equal to R1 plus R2. Then RS is equal to R1 is 6 plus R2 is 20 upon 3. So here is 1. Here is 1. So RS is equal to 6 into 3. So 1 into 3 plus 20 upon 3. Now denominator became same. Then RS is, this is RS, not 1 upon RS. This is RS is equal to 6 3 the 18 plus 20, that is 38 upon 3 ohm. One step I have skipped here. It means after solving this, now these two are equivalent to, this is equivalent to 38 upon 3 ohm. This is, here will be point A and here will be point B. So therefore, in the language if you want to write, therefore total resistance between point A and B is 38 upon 3 ohm. Understood? So this was the solution. So in the next lecture we will solve numericals problem. Meanwhile you can try, okay, you can try the numericals that is given in your textbook. One homework for you. Write the homework here. This is 10 ohm, this is 20 ohm. Understood? There are two resistors. This is a 8 ohm and 16 ohm. This is point B, this is point A. Questions is again same. Find the total resistance between point A and B, or find the effective resistance between point A and B. You have to solve this. Same way you have to solve. Understood? Thank you so much.